What's going on to you Scorpios out there? Hope y'all are having a great day. Smash that like button so that you can get connected to the energy of this reading. Also, too, please go ahead and leave a comment so that you can also get more connected to the energy of this reading. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways for you to be able to financially support the channel by coming through and getting the tarot card readings, the birth chart readings, or checking out any one of my books that are on Amazon. Just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody that has. Thank you to all the donations, the people coming in. Just like it is, as I said before, I have some of the best subscribers on YouTube. I really do. So for you Scorpios, oh, thank you. So for you Scorpios, you have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and then you Scorpios have the Chariot. So these three cards right here for you Scorpios, so this very much so speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios are it really does speak to how you're really walking away from the madness of how do I say this? You're not putting up with this stuff anymore. And what I mean by that is you Scorpios have a better understanding of if somebody is interested in you, they're going to have to show you some effort. They really are, because it takes two, right? So the two of you are interested in each other, right? You want them, they want you. So they're going to have to pay their way. And what I mean by that is, you know, and I don't mean that, you know, to do any harm, but I mean, they're going to have to pay their way in a sense of they're going to have to be an adult and stop looking at you to do everything. If you're going out on a date with them, not looking at you to pay the dates on either side, right? Because both sides, truth be told, pay on dates exclusively. And while the other person that they're on a date with just kicks their feet up and coasts and let the other person does it every single time when they're out. So the thing about that is that a lot of you Scorpios are done with that, because you understand that that's a good way to get used, especially if it's early on. So the Eight of Pentacles represents, you know, for that, if they're going to try to use you and try to make it seem like that's how the dating pool is, a lot of you Scorpios are just going to leave them alone. Because the way that I'm seeing how you Scorpios are moving now, I'm seeing you Scorpios really look at it from a perspective of like, you're not going to be so caught up with the idea of needing to impress them that you are afraid of offending them by just being yourself. You want people to actually be an adult and pay their own way. And you're right. I don't disagree with that. So then the thing is that the Chariot and the Magician card is now about how it is that you're going to get some pushback for that, because some people that you're trying to get to know, when you start to tell people, hey, you know, we're going Dutch. So if this is not what it is that you're interested in, you need to let me know right now when you're on the phone with them, right? Or when you're contacting them, however you contact them. You Scorpios are gonna find out just how much people are really playing, because when you start talking about, you know, you're going Dutch, you know, you're not going to be playing these silly games with somebody where you are going to be the one that is expected to pay for whatever date it is, and that you're not even going to pay a whole lot on these dates or at all. Because the only type of person that charges you every time for you to see them is what? You just said it out loud or in your head. So you Scorpios aren't going for that, because the thing about it is that the Nine of Wands, you have risks too. If you're the one spending the money, you're risking the money. So it just can't be you spending on doing everything, right, while the other person is trying to mitigate risk and make it seem like, oh, the reason why they're doing this is because they need to know if the other person likes them. Yeah, and then what? Are they actually going to contribute afterwards? You Scorpios, you don't think that they will, and you're right, they're not. Because the Page of Pentacles and the Hangman now is about how, because the situation for you Scorpios is you graduated, right? You graduated from being taken advantage of by thinking that, you know, this is just how the dating game is supposed to be. You Scorpios understand now that that's not the best thing for you to be doing. You Scorpios understand that that's not the best thing for you to be out here doing in the first place. You Scorpios really do have to, you know, really ask people some questions, you know, really get to know somebody while reaching milestones that a relationship is supposed to reach. Because sometimes people will try to play that game and make it seem like, oh, I just want to take things slow. And while it is that they're taking things slow, they're out here doing whatever it is that they wanted to do with somebody else while telling you that they just want to take things slow. And the reason why it is that they're doing that is because it's all to confuse you. It's all to trap you. It's all about trying to get you to not encroach or to not further investigate or to ask questions while and see them for how dysfunctional they are, while it is that they go and they hang out with other dysfunctional people and do their thing and ruin their own value. So now the Tower and the Nine of Swords here is about how it is that you Scorpios, you're gonna offend. I'm gonna let you Scorpios know right now, you're gonna offend a lot of people because the way that you Scorpios are stepping in, y'all got game now. You know what's going on, right? And you know how to navigate the situation to where it comes out in your favor. You Scorpios know good and well not to be running around out here just thinking that it's within your best idea to just think that, you know, anything that a person tells you should be taken at face value. You really do have to sit back and watch it, the effort even, right, that they're giving to you, right? Because the Three of Wands over here represents, because there's other fishes in the sea, you know? There's other fishes in the sea. If they don't want to act like they have some form of common sense with you, you know, when they see a good thing, right, you and the relationship in front of their face, you Scorpios don't have to hang out with them. Like I said before, you know, only delusional people think that other people don't have options. Because the truth is that we all have options. You can either continue to talk to them, stop. You can either, continue to talk to them, stop talking to them, right? As far as stop talking to them and stay single, or go talk to somebody else. You know? So those are the choices. Those are the options. Everybody has options. You know? Everyone has options. So let's clarify the Tower card, which is Scorpio anyway, because you showed up in your own reading. So the Knight of Wands, High Priestess, then you have the King of Pentacles, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So, oh snap, I'm missing one more. And then you have the Star card. So the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess and the King of Wands. These three cards right here for you really is about how a lot of you Scorpios happen to be in a situation where you Scorpios really do have to understand that you're definitely on the right track. You know, you're definitely on the right track. You know, everyone has options. And you Scorpios are definitely starting to exercise your options, right? That's what the Knight of Wands represents. And the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles represents a lot of people are not going to be able to handle your rejection because they know that you fly. They know that you out here looking good. But the problem is so many people, like I said before, are so caught up in the game. And now you're starting to have more people come out and be like, yeah, you know, that's a part of the game. And what I mean when I say a part of the game, I mean that's a part of the facade act, the whole idea of, well, I gotta like make you into an outcast. I gotta disqualify you because of your sneak, no matter how stupid it is, because of your sneakers, because of the way, you know what I'm saying, the way, you know, your hat. I gotta disqualify you because of, you know what I'm saying, because of a chain that you got around your neck, you know, something stupid like that. And it is a part of the game, because then it's like, oh, you know, come to find out they may have actually liked you, but they wanted to reject you first. Just stupid stuff. So the Seven of Cups and the Star card now represents, but once it is that a person does that with you, Scorpios, I just see that it's a wrap for you. You don't want them.